Welcome, everyone, to a special edition of the Sickos Committee Podcast, Christmas morning. It's not Christmas morning right now. It's December 15th, but where you are, listeners, it is Christmas morning. And we are here to bring you some Christmas joy wherever you're at. We're going to draft Christmas songs.
Are we the ghost of Christmas past right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, but no. Aren't we the ghost of Christmas future?
We're like the ghost of Christmas present future tense.
I'm very confused.
I'm the one.
Linear Christmas was a mistake.
I get to shove Ebenezer Scrooge into a grave. That's my job.
Listen, regardless of when you're listening to this, when we're recording this, the moral of the story is that you should be very generous in our food drive, which I believe is still ongoing, despite it not being the time it is right now.
Be generous.
Well, unless you're listening to this after New Year's.
But what are you doing listening to a Christmas music draft after New Year's?
That's true.
Linear food drive, not a mistake. Please donate.
Folks, we have raised already so much money for the food bank of Big Bend in Tallahassee. Right now, if you go online and check our pinned tweet on either site or pinned skeet, either way.
Also on Instagram too.
On Instagram as well.
That's right. I got profile highlights.
Ooh,
I got like pinned posts there.
If you donate $25, you get a special edition holographic Sickos Committee Sickos Give Back 2024 food drive sticker that I personally designed and was personally approved by these wonderful people I share this podcast with.
You're right.
So we're good to go there.
You know, depending on if you are the first few to donate too, you may get some additional stickers that the Commish has. And so you could get more than one sticker if you donate.
Ooh.
I'm just going to say that.
Ooh.
It's kind of like the bobbleheads.
Well, folks, as always, I am Jordan. With me tonight, I have Commish, Beth, Pitt Girl, and Arthur on the ones and twos. I'm not going to ask them how they're doing because I want to draft Christmas songs. Beth, you and I have already said that we're not going to make this a thing about what is an actual Christmas song versus an Adventtide song versus an Epiphany song. We're not doing this.
Correct.
Even though there are specific things, there are liturgical reasons for these things, you're also going to find out that as probably one of the least religious people on this podcast, I have the most trad-cath opinions about Christmas music.
So that tracks. I would also like to point out that none of those words are in the Bible.
I do have some questions though. I want to get this clarified. So are we drafting Christmas songs or holiday songs?
I'll say holiday songs. Winter themed songs. I can give you winter. I'm also
that having been said, I will tell you right now, if you draft any type of a Thanksgiving song, I'm leaving this podcast immediately.
Oh yeah, no, we're not.
Man, I had the Robert Williams III bit already.
If someone picks Over the River and Through the Woods, and we're done here.
If you don't know what I'm referencing, Robert Williams III, when he was on the Celtics, they filmed like a video, like the Big Ten coaches, where it's like we asked every player on the team a question, and the prompt was, "What's your favorite holiday movie?" And everyone on the Celtics says a holiday movie like set in the wintertime, and then last is Robert Williams III, and he says anything with Michael Myers.
I mean, that is
Halloween is a holiday.
It is a holiday.
That's not wrong. I would also consider answering that question with Independence Day.
That's another good option. But I am taking the Monster Mash and Werewolf Bar Mitzvah and all the great Halloween songs off of my list. Because I don't want to anger people.
The other thing I'm going to say is we're not taking specific recordings. You can have a specific recording on your mind that you're thinking about. I like this recording of this song. We're just taking the song. So if you like, a very specific recording, that's fine. But we're just taking the song.
I listed stuff with like the person who recorded it and the year they recorded it. Okay.
But we're taking just the song in general.
Okay.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm like, I'm taking the 1934 arrangement of, you can have the 1955. The order we have here, we're doing 4 rounds. The order we have here is Commish, Jordan, Beth, Pitt Girl, Arthur. I randomized these. It just happened to line up that way.
So we're going to do 4 rounds, and then we have a special wild card round at the end where you could pick your favorite song, like local artists, whatever, that's not necessarily in the mainstream.
A weird pick if you want to take one.
A weird pick. So you may be able to hang on to the Monster Mash, Arthur, if you want that. It was a graveyard smash.
I will share this list with you guys right now so we can all see it.
Oh, there's a list.
There's a spreadsheet.
Yeah,
Oh,
that way we can see
Christy.
what has been
Ooh.
picked, which is
Right.
especially helpful for me because unlike Commish, I am unprepared and do not have a big board. I am
It's
drafting
fine.
solely on
put
vibes,
this
babe.
I put this on my notepad that has AI in it, and I don't know
Do you
why.
change the
You
Notepad.
tone?
have to adjust the tone of your draft
Let me
board.
see what I can do. I'm scared what's
Make
going to
it
happen. Actually.
snarkier.
So
Make it snarkier.
are we gonna give AI a
Change
pick?
tone.
Are they
It says formal, casual, inspirational,
No.
humor.
Those are your 4 options?
Yeah.
The 4 emotions. These are our 4 humors.
Rewriting text. Nothing changed.
Commish, you're up first. What is your song of choice?
All right, because I am going to be like doomed on the snake style draft here.
You are.
I'm taking Wham! Last Christmas, #1 overall pick.
Wow.
that feels right?
Done.
I'll put that Wham just in case. Yeah.
Last Christmas. I don't know if anybody else has ever seen.
Put the exclamation point on there. Wham!
Yeah,
Gets the
yeah,
exclamation point.
Carly Rae Jepsen recorded a version of this song.
You see, this is why
I love
I
Carly
want
Rae.
the Wham! Version here. So
That's fine.
I'm sorry, I
up
got to
next.
say it right. Wham!
I'm up next. I'm going to show my trad cath beliefs here. My song is going to be Vene Vene Emmanuel.
Okay.
My favorite. It is a classic. It is my favorite Advent song, done in Latin. I believe all guitars and drums should be banned from churches.
I'm really glad that you didn't take it because I want "O Come All You Faithful" specifically for the chord. I need the chord. And unfortunately, you're all listening to this on Christmas. If you haven't joined the Discord to listen to me holler about 9 Advent lessons and carols in the Discord with several other moderators, this will be the 5th year that we've all screamed about Christmas carols for
Jesus
an hour
Christ,
and a half.
it's been that long. Oh my God.
Yep. So it's well worth your $5 a month just to watch me post seagull memes.
So this song, "I'll Come All You Faithful." I went to church a few days ago. On the 11th or 12th, it was the Our Lady of Guadalupe, where they do the flowers and the traditional thing that my wife likes to do. So I went there. It was kind of cold. The only problem is I had a Rutgers shirt on. And basically I was like, I don't feel like changing, so I'll just put on a jacket and I'm not gonna unzip the jacket. So I went to church and I had the Rutgers shirt on, so I changed the lyrics to this one. I changed the lyrics to this one, so it was "Oh come all you Rutgers, joyful and triumphant." And then I posted that. I posted it on Blue Sky, and then I got so many everybody changing lyrics to Christmas songs by adding in Rutgers or Scarlet Night.
Great.
I know.
That's so good.
So, yes. So I'm glad you picked that one, Beth.
Pitt Girl.
I am going to take a pop Christmas song, and that is going to be "Christmas Baby, Please Come Home."
Okay.
Ooh.
My hot take about this is that, of course, Darlene Love's recording of this is fantastic and will always set the standard. But I really like U2's cover of this song.
Ooh, I've never heard that one.
It's
I
good.
haven't either.
It was recorded in the 80s. Bono still sounds really good. It's good.
Arthur.
Okay. I am at the end of this.
I'm just waiting. Here we go. I'm locked in, Arthur.
It's tough because I have 2 songs. Number 1, number 2, easily on my draft board, and I got to decide which order to pick them in, right? There's a lot of thought behind what I'm doing. But, I got to say, I had one song on here I was worried someone was going to take, and then I had one song that I thought I could probably get. I'm going to give the song that I thought I could get. I'm going to save that for my first pick of the next round. And I'm going to get Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC. If you've ever seen the movie Die Hard, this is the song that Argyle plays in the limo when he's driving John McClane to Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah.
So that is my first pick.
Okay.
And then
you get the snake draft. Okay, you're up again.
Right. So my second pick, I know we said we're not picking specific versions, but I am still going to pick a specific version.
Okay.
And no one else can take any other versions of this song. I just want to shout out an artist who is no longer with us, who gave us a great recording of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Specifically, shout out to DMX for his version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I like it. These are 2 classics, Arthur. You're right there. Pitt Girl, you're back.
Love it.
I have thoughts because it's going to be a minute until I get to pick again.
Yeah.
That's why I was afraid. It's I just had to go with it.
So on that note, because I feel like Tradcath Jordan is going to steal this from me if I don't take it. I'm going to take Oh Holy Night.
Ooh.
Oh, good one.
Okay. Solid. Okay. Off
my board. Something.
All right.
Difficult to sing, but really good if you pull it off.
Then I think I have to pull this off the board before someone else takes it. I will take Angelo Rosenbaum, the Catholic Jew, from Carols for a Cure Volume 5.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Angelo Rosenbaum, the Catholic Jew.
Okay. I love like the graphic on this one. Because I'm going to ask Jordan to put a graphic of this together.
It's going to be great.
And just like Beth's first pick, and then
yeah.
I've never heard this song. I've never heard of Beth.
I can't believe that you didn't buy the Carols for the Cure album in 2004 to hear the cast of The Lion King sing this song, but you've really missed out. This song is about a half Italian Catholic, half Jewish person who's looking for a girlfriend on Christmas who hangs a little dreidel on her Christmas tree. So,
okay.
It's an amazing song. Everyone needs this song in their life.
That would be a weird Tinder profile.
Everything you say raises more questions, but I'm also extremely into it.
I was like, I gotta find this.
I'm gonna go real boring here, y'all. More Tradcath opinions here. I'm taking God Rest You Merry Gentlemen off the board.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm taking God Rest You Merry Gentlemen off the board. One of my favorites. These are also songs that I would force my middle school band when I still taught to play. I had a great arrangement of Veni Veni Emmanuel to play with. It was a nice little clarinet ensemble.
I'm sure God Rest You Merry Gentlemen was difficult with middle schoolers.
No, surprisingly not. No, it's actually super easy. It's very straightforward. It's very 4 on the floor. There's nothing weird.
Okay. I guess I must be. I always think about that as like maybe having a weird time signature or something, because my favorite version of this song is a very like medieval sounding version of it by Mannheim Steamroller that I'm pretty sure is in 6/8.
Yeah. The Mannheim Steamroller one is very different. Yes,
there's a great choral arrangement of that in 7/8 that's like one of my favorite ways to introduce kids to mixed meter.
Oh, that would be really good in 7/8.
God bless ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. It's very cool. It's very
really good. Ooh.
Yeah, it has sort of that like Mission Impossible feel. Nice piece.
Okay.
Now you've got me thinking about Straight No Chaser.
Y'all are like going like I'm the one that like born and raised Catholic school.
I am so Tradcath in my music opinions. Like, it's really embarrassing.
I'm getting away from the church here. Like I am like the opposite.
My next is going to blow y'all's minds.
I had enough of this. Like, I grew up with enough of this. I don't want to hear it again. And then I worked in retail for a long time. I don't want to hear some songs ever again. And the ones that I can still tolerate they're probably like my favorites. So I'm like, this is tough because I think, again, I'm going... I got the snake draft, so I'm just going to just like double up here. It's Rocking Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee.
Yeah,
correct.
And then it's Nat King Cole, The Christmas Song.
Okay.
I mean, I love many versions of that one. Shout out to the Aaron Neville version of that one. It's great. But yeah, those are my two, and I feel like they're gonna go away. But I've got my top 3 picks off the board here, and I'm pretty happy.
Didn't Melk Torme compose The Christmas Song? I thought he did.
I think so. Yes.
Did he? I believe so. Yeah. Y'all, I'm gonna go.
Velvet Fog.
I'm going to go even more Tradcath here. I'm going to go with maybe the oldest Christmas song we have.
God damn it.
And I'm taking Gaudete.
Okay. Fuck.
Gaudete is a Swedish Norwegian carol. It's found in a book of sacred songs from 1582.
Okay.
And it is absolutely one of my favorites.
Would I know what this song sounds like?
Yes. Oh, there's a big maybe. A Steel Eye Span had a great version of it. If you know Steel Eye Span,
no.
They're a folk group. Nope. Okay. Wow. I am out over my skis here, people.
You know what's funny? It's like I'm just looking at this graphic, and they're gonna our followers are gonna pick the 2 people that are most intent with band.
I am so. I am so Tradcath. Okay, great. Beth, go.
We need to post this spreadsheet with no context whatsoever, and then make them pick which one of us drafted these things.
Yeah, folks in the Discord absolutely nail this.
We should also take this spreadsheet when it's done and make a Spotify playlist out of it.
Oh, that's an even better idea.
if we can.
Yeah, this would be a good list. All right. I was also going to go medieval in this round.
Jesus.
I'm going to take Let All Mortal Flesh Keep Silence.
Yeah.
I feel like such a basic bitch, man.
If I listen to nothing else in the holiday season, it is this song.
It sounds so metal. This is another one that I don't know.
This is an awesome. I mean, it's modal as heck. It's really, really, really gorgeous. It is an Advent carol, but don't at me. It's just a great song.
Yeah. Oh man, this is so good because everyone else's version of this is like, I like Frosty, I like Rudolph, I like Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
You and I are having a 15th century throwdown over
There's
here.
a wizard's duel happening here that
let me get my peppermint mocha.
Understand.
Let me get my peppermint mocha and be an entire basic bitch. Right?
Yeah, hey, you know what? I love
doing about the Starbucks cups.
I did throw Angelo Rosenbaum in the chat, so you can all enjoy that.
Oh, good. I was like, what I remember growing up is sitting around with a peppermint mocha and sitting around the spindle and singing "Let All Mortal Flesh Keep Silence," like you do with your family.
This song I never heard of, but it sounds like something that the Trans-Siberian Orchestra would do. But then I realized today and found out that the Trans-Siberian Orchestra is from fucking Tampa, Florida.
It's so good.
Tampa.
Hey man, they didn't say which St. Petersburg.
They didn't say it. That's right.
I'm sure TSO would do it. Like, it's in Dorian mode. All my bitches love Dorian mode.
Yeah, we love our modal Christmas music.
I had to, it just reminded me. I was like, this is when I found out my salsa was from New York City. It's like fucking Trans-Siberian Orchestra from Tampa. What the hell,
So I
man?
imagine them practicing in a strip mall.
Well, I have to say this so it gets out of my head and into yours. Imagine what Trans-Floridian Orchestra would sound like.
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no!
How did they not start as the Trans-Floridian Orchestra?
The Trans-Floridian Orchestra is the song by Pitbull and the country singer where they filmed the music video and did a whole thing about opening a new Hard Rock. It's Blake Shelton. It's Pitbull and Blake Shelton. They made a song and a music video to open the new Hard Rock that's shaped like a guitar.
God. Incredible.
I'm looking at Pitbull Christmas songs now, guys, and this
I don't think he has any.
Oh no, it's a longer list than you want to believe, my friend.
What?
It has more than one.
Pitbull Christmas?
Dale Christmas.
There are several marked as Christmas. I don't know if they're
Christmas at Dale World.
Okay, we're at Pitt Girl.
Who's obviously going to take Joy to the World.
Low-key hot take, Joy to the World is boring.
Agreed.
I am going to, this is one that I'm also a little bit concerned that the music nerds are going to take, so I'm going to take it. Carol of the Bells slaps, and it especially slaps when played by Caston Bronze, who is a guy who has one of the world's only mobile carillons. I've seen him. It's really cool.
I just listened to a choir who sang it in English and Ukrainian, and it absolutely slapped.
I mean, it needs that bit of otherness to it. I like it in Ukrainian. Where are we at? Arthur, you get 2 picks. Your last 2.
Yeah, I got to make these count. So,
plus the bonus round of weird stuff. Now that the weird stuff though is
Beth, what are you planning to put in the weird stuff round?
I'm terrified.
Now I'm so excited.
Did you guys know that Afro Man made a Christmas album?
I did not.
It's
Afro Man of the group. Wait, sorry. Which Afro Man is this? Sorry.
Are there more than one Afro Man?
Oh, I have. Oh, no. You know what? I have confused Afro Man for the guy who did Sexy and I Know It. That's not Afro Man.
That's not Afro Man. No. I don't know which one, because LMFAO that you have Red Foo. Okay, no.
Red Foo is who I messed up.
Red Foo, to my knowledge, does not have a Christmas album. Afro Man did put out a Christmas album. It's called A Colt 45 Christmas. And so now I have a choice. Now I have a choice because there are a number of different tracks on the album. I'm just going to pick my favorite. My favorite is probably Police Blow My Wad, which is, of course, sung to the tune of Feliz Navidad, but it's all Afro Man lyrics. There are some great options. I'm not going to give them away because you might want to draft.
Nor should you, really.
A Colt 45 Christmas songs.
This is the most chaotic podcast ever.
Arthur, before you make your next pick, I would just like to take this moment to acknowledge other variations of Feliz Navidad, because I saw a truly fantastic clip of Korean protesters protesting their president who attempted to do martial law, singing something to the effect of "fuck this guy, impeach him, Christmas will be ruined," to the tune of Feliz Navidad in Korean, and it was amazing, and it sounded amazing. So, like, go off.
I don't even know what to do with some of this. Oh my god! Oh, by the way, he released 2 Christmas albums. Arthur.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard the other one.
The other one is Job Bells, and I do want to mention a couple of songs on this one. There's Violent Night, O Chronic Tree, Death to the World, Nuts Cracker, and the 12 Days of Christmas.
Okay, this is the same album. This is the same album.
I wish you would roll a new blunt. I love it. No, Cold 44 Christmas is a different album. That's from 2006. This was from 2004.
Oh my god, there was one before.
Like it's like the same thing.
Oh, there's some crossover. Okay. You reuse some things. Okay.
The track list is different. It's like one is like the bonus album. Like with like the bonus songs. Yes. But
to be fair, he probably forgot that he made an album 2 years in.
I'm learning so much tonight.
He probably just made the same album again because he forgot. That's true. But yeah, no. The whole album is just like profane lyrics set to Christmas songs.
Okay.
It's considered to be like the worst Christmas album ever. Like if you look it up, that's what people have said is
on Rotten Tomatoes. Afroman.
Because honestly, like my taste in Christmas music, like it changed completely. I mean, like Commish, you talked about working retail and like you did it for a while.
God,
I did one holiday season at Macy's. Just like I was just there for a few months. And it just completely changed how I feel about Christmas music because before that, my attitude towards it was like, I like songs that my mom doesn't like, the ones that make her upset. And like, you know, she's pretty vocal about that stuff. So I was very aware of what those songs were. But like post that, my desire is just like, what are the songs that a retail store would not feel comfortable playing?
Okay. I get it. Yeah.
So for my last pick, I gotta shout out another guy that I'm a big fan of. You know, I've been to see him in concert. I actually like my first concert that I ever went to was this guy. That's right. It's The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al Yankovic.
Damn it.
Yep. Classic.
That was probably your wild card picks, right?
No, I feel like that's mainstream.
It was on my short list, but
okay.
No.
Okay. I can't get any more mainstream here. Like the Commish is all like,
Pitt Girl, you're up.
I am going to take in this slot I Believe in Father Christmas by Emerson, Lake and Palmer, which is kind of also a bonus second Christmas song because it includes Troika in it, which is like, I love Troika. It's so good.
Oh, Troika would have been a good choice. I didn't even think about that. Beth. You could have done 20 rounds on this. I'm realizing. Holy shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm out of bits. I'm almost out of bits. I got one left for the bonus round.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Coventry Carol.
Son of a bitch. Literally the next one.
I was between that and the Hereford Carol, but I think it's got to be the Coventry Carol.
Damn it. God damn it. Hold up. I need to.
That is the Luli Lule, Thou Little Tiny Child.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gorgeous. I love that song. Just is such a good song.
It is one of my favorites. Okay, got to regroup here. Hold up. Everyone chill out. Coventry Carol is on my list next. I will take then. I'm gonna go sort of normie here. I'm gonna go We Three Kings.
Interesting.
One of my favorites. Yeah. I think my theme is modal.
Okay.
I think all of mine are modal, so I think that's my theme. Commish, you get this pick, and then you get your first bonus.
My top 4 on the board. I gotta go with number 4. It's Feliz Navidad.
Okay.
It's from this. I mean, you guys are going all like Catholic music. I'm like, nah. I need you to
defend Feliz Navidad for me.
Why?
I just sing this so much as a kid. I'm so done with this song. This is I've heard it so much.
It's
I love
basically it. What if We Wish You a Merry Christmas was more of a bop?
Yes.
Okay, you know what?
That's what
You're
is,
selling
man.
me on
It's
it
a
now.
jam. It is a jam. It is. And it's kind of like a combination of my family, man. You got the English and the Spanish together, you know, and it's kind of a thing. It's a good song for my wife and I. I'll say that.
Yeah, my thing with Feliz Navidad is that it has helped me get questions right in trivia and like Learned League, where it's like, ooh, I know those 2 Spanish words.
Again.
Also, my high school marching band, Feliz Navidad, was our marching band parade song at the holidays. Like that's what we would play.
Arthur is stood up. Pitt volleyball doing well, I believe.
No. God, we're already in the Final Four. We've been in the final. I mean, when the listeners hear this, it'll all be over. No, Creighton just won the 4th set. They forced a 5th set against Penn State, which is timely for our listeners hearing this 10 days after the fact.
Probably, yeah.
The thing about Feliz Navidad also, did you guys ever have to do, man, this is gonna, the answer is no. Posada? Do you know what that is?
Yeah,
I know what it is, but I've never done it.
I've done it.
Okay, you've done a posada? Okay. Posada is basically a celebration around Christmas where you do the nativity story like in real life, and you like Mary walks around knocking on doors and people tell her to go away.
I did that in Laredo, Texas in, I think it was like 85 out.
That's
at night.
The only way to do posada was hot as hell. Yeah.
At night, there was no AC in this place. It was my wife's, well, at the time, not my wife yet. It was a sweat fest, and I didn't know what was going on for the first time. But yeah, I've done it, and it's a thing where, I don't know, it's a family tradition. So it is just something that it's pretty important. And that's, again, that's kind of why I did the Feliz Navidad pick, because that's,
I was about to say that to me, singing Feliz Navidad at Las Posadas is like burned into my elementary school head.
But I mean, that's again, and for me, in a neighborhood of like South Laredo, where you could literally see Mexico, and like the street names were just like states, and we were like on New York Street, and not too far away from Louisiana Street, so it was just something that is that's why I picked it. And the posada, kind of, it means a bit to me.
I get
I'll
you
put it that way. Yeah.
What's your bonus then, Commish?
Well, bonus again. It's another sentimental pick for me. It's something that anytime I get homesick, I miss my family back in Louisiana. I throw this on. Shout out to Aaron Neville's album, "A Soulful Christmas." Every single year, it's a thing that I annoy my mom with. We would play this along with my sister. The jam on there is called Louisiana Christmas Day. And that's the one that I want. So Aaron Neville, Louisiana Christmas Day. He does all like the traditional songs. He's got a couple of like own, but like this is like the jam. This is the hit. This is the one where, I'd be driving back from San Antonio and this song hits and you're like on I-10 heading back home. It's about Aaron Neville trying to get back home to Louisiana for Christmas Day. So it's a jam. I love it. And it's sentimental to me. So that is my wild card pick.
So in this spot for me, I originally leaned toward Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer because it is like the most
Grandma Got Run Over by Rutgers.
It's just
I mean that is one of the songs Eve. As a child was like, I know my mom hates this.
Yeah.
The biggest one we had like on vinyl, the Chipmunks Christmas album, and she hated that.
Christmas song on there was also on my spot for this list. I'm actually pulling between 2 other ones.
Okay.
I'm gonna say both and I'll figure out my choice. The first one is the song "I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas." It's one of my favorite novelty Christmas songs.
I heard that one. I like that.
It's so good. And the other one's a really weird pull that my wife got me into by Dar Williams, who's a pop singer. It's a song called "The Christians and the Pagans."
Okay.
And I think by your faces and eyebrows, I'm going to go with that one.
Okay.
It is a song about basically how there's a lot of the same stuff in there from both sides. And it's a really good pop song. And because no one knows it, I'm going to put it on there.
Do it. Got to do the
Beth, I am holding my chair with excitement.
I decided to sort of go the same route as Commish and go to something that like has deep meaning for me and for my people.
My
family, but my family is from deep in the Appalachians, and there aren't a whole lot of Appalachian Christmas songs, but there's one. There is one, and it's like Appalachian hill bluegrass as hell, and it also it harkens back to that great tradition of Appalachian liturgical music that I have no idea what version of the Bible they were reading when they came up with this. My friends, are you familiar with the Cherry Tree Carol?
No.
I've heard it.
So, let me give you some lyrics out of the Cherry Tree Carol. When Joseph was an old man was he, when he courted Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee. As Joseph and Mary were walking one day, here are apples and cherries, O Mary did say. Then Mary said to Joseph, so meek and so mild, Joseph, gather me some cherries, for I am with child. Then Joseph flew in anger flew he. Let the father of your baby gather cherries for thee.
Oh, yeah, I know this one now.
Oh, yeah.
I know this one. Oh, God.
Yep.
Damn. Beth, Wikipedia says that it's from the Gospel of Pseudo-Matthew.
Yeah. Yep.
Not Matthew, Pseudo-Matthew.
So to make a long story short, Jesus makes the cherry tree bow down while in Mary's stomach, and Joseph feels real bad about it. And then he takes Jesus on his lap, even though Mary's pregnant with Jesus. Don't think too hard about it. And asks him when Jesus' birthday is going to be. And Jesus' answer is January 6th. This is a perfect Christmas carol.
Holy shit, that's so good.
I love this Christmas carol. It's fantastic, and I will hear no arguments about this.
Amazing.
Pitt Girl, top that.
Oh man, I don't know that I can. I'm torn between so many. So I'm just gonna like run through and do a few honorable mentions before I make a final
Absolutely.
pick. Shout out to the Elf's Lament by the Bare Naked Ladies.
Yes.
Santa, please let the elves unionize.
Another Bare Naked Lady one that I didn't include was they did a cover of God Rest You Merry Gentlemen and We Three Kings with
Sarah McLachlan. Yes.
Sarah McLachlan. That would have been on my list. I didn't want to take up two spots. Actually, I got both those songs. Fuck it. I own that one.
All right, you do.
I would like to shout out technically a Christmas song, Wintering by the 1975, which is one of my favorite bands. I would like to shout out Brad Paisley's Christmas album is weirdly good. James Penguin is delightful. And yeah, Matt, what if Santa was a penguin who is a secret agent?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know that Santa isn't a penguin who is a secret agent.
Yeah.
That's true. All right.
Everything else is just a lie perpetuated by Coca-Cola.
I can see that.
But
the Polar Express takes on a different meaning now.
You know what none of us picked that I think I have to spend my bonus pick on?
Oh. What?
I think I have to pick Linus and Lucy from the Charlie Brown Christmas special.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was on my list, like further down, but you know, I got my top four.
We all got two out there. This is less of a draft and just more of Christmas songs we like, except for Coventry Carol.
Speaking of, because we're running out of time to talk about Christmas special things, shout out also to the Heat Miser and the Snow Miser and to Thurl Ravenscroft in particular for You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Also, 6 Months None the Richer covered You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, and it slaps.
That's a great one.
Arthur, take us home.
Take us home, Arthur.
So I got some choices here, right? I mean, I'm trying to think of there's some Christmas music that I have maybe sentimental attachment to, right? Like you guys have picked a lot of kind of religious music. I think my picks have been mostly secular, but I could pick any song from either of the two Christmas pageants that the Unitarian Church I grew up in put on. We had two, we alternated, right? So like even years we did one, odd years we did the other. And in fact, I just Googled them. And if you look up the pageants, by the way, the first one's called The Spirit of the Christmas Tree. And the second one's called Would You Like to Hold the Baby? If you get Google to like actually give you results for these pageants, as opposed to like just the generic phrase, like it pretty quickly is giving you videos on YouTube of like my church, like I'm in the choir, they're singing them.
Oh man! Oh, okay.
I'm not going to go there, and I'm also not going to go. I mean, the other sentimental one is from like high school band. We would always play Sleigh Ride. I think that's a little boring. Not that the song is boring, like it's just boring in this context here. Then I could also kind of try to like zig or zag, right? We talked about like, well, what about other holidays? We mentioned Thanksgiving. If you're familiar with Friday by Rebecca Black, the music producer behind Friday, he's the guy like in the music video rapping in the car. He also did a Thanksgiving song for like another client. Basically, like his business model is, I guess, like wealthy parents pay for him to make a pop song for their daughter to sing. But there's a song out there called "It's Thanksgiving." It's by
I've heard this song.
Nicole Westbrook. So I could pick that, but I'm not. I'm gonna go back to my kind of days of working in retail. And I'm gonna do like a little wishful thinking, right? This is a song that I think people are gonna question, like, is this really a Christmas song? And I'm gonna say it should be, and I'm working to make it a Christmas song. So this is the song I would most want to hear when working retail around the holiday season. And that is 4 minutes and 33 seconds.
Yep.
By John Cage. So that is my final pick.
I think that's the song that we should play at the end of this episode. I think
we should.
Yeah.
Are we going to get copyright strike on it?
Maybe.
Only one way to find out.
Folks, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great time spending it with whoever you're spending it with.
Yeah.
From all of us here at the Sickos Committee, I don't know. Have a good one. I'm bad with sincerity.
It's just like Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Honda Days. Celebrate Toyotathon. Alexis, December to remember. Whatever you got.
Happy holiday bowl.
Yeah, to all of my atheist and agnostic friends, have a nice day.
Do that too. Maybe you wake up in the morning with a giant bow on a new car that you didn't advise your wife you're making this big, gigantic purchase about.